Global silver markets show signs of a gold-like bullish run with $44 in sight. That is the title of this article from investing.com that we are going to break down in this video, folks. Right now, silver is sitting at $41. We are comfortably above that $40 psychological level, which is massive. First and foremost, though, my name is Silver Slayer. Thank you so much for tuning into your daily silver news. I want to share something real quick. YouTube added a new hype feature similar to liking a video to boost views and reach larger audiences. It's free to do. There's also actually a paid version to hype the video even more. And if you're on mobile, swipe across the comment box and hit hype. I really appreciate if you guys did this. Here's a little tutorial.
See, there's this option. If we go over to the side, just on the comment section, you can basically swipe over to the side and click on the hype this video. And you can see right here, if you click on hype, you get to basically hype your favorite creators and favorite.
This is massive. This will allow videos like mine that get censored maybe sometimes, since I'm spilling the truth of the government or our corrupt financial system. You know, a lot of times channels like mine could definitely get censored. So this gives a chance for them, you know, for the viewer to do more than just liking the video and leaving a comment. Because right now that is the best we have for my viewers to really want to help the videos do good. Now you have more power to do so, which I would super appreciate it, especially since there's the free feature. So please go hype these videos. I've seen that it really does actually help boost the video in front of new viewers, and it pushes precious metals in front of more people, planting the seed of silver's true value and the dollar's true value. So yeah, please use that hype feature. I'm really curious how that's going to turn out. So anyways, let's jump into this video, folks. Global markets show signs of a gold-like bullish run with $44 in sight. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys think that silver will hit $44 by the end of the year? I mean, we have a lot coming up. The end of the year gets very crazy, folks. And a lot of times that could be bullish for precious metals. I remember last year it was wild. We had the BRICS meeting in October. I mean, there was so much going on. So silver demand surges post-holiday as it surpasses $40 per ounce, driven by industrial needs. There's silver's dual role, not just the monetary side of things, but the industrial side of things. US and India lead global silver markets with growing demand from investors. Silver eyes $50 mark with Federal Reserve policy and tariffs key to reaching highs. So after the holiday slowdown, demand in the metals market, including silver, surged. Right? Usually you wouldn't see that, but silver is getting its roots into the market, where it's not just little one-off things to push the price up for a little false breakout and then go back down. Now we don't need those things. And I've always been saying that silver will take on a life of its own, regardless of what stock market volatility is doing, regardless of the dollar index, regardless of what this is doing or that is doing. Silver's going to do what it does, even regardless of what gold's doing, because silver has specific uses beyond these other assets and these other situations. And I've always said I hate that S word, and that's because the speculation, the speculative aspect that has been dampened on silver is what used to keep the price in this illusional or delusional price range. But now we're seeing natural price start to come to light, and that's always what I've said what would happen. And I've been right so far. Been saying since 2019 that silver will hit triple digits, or quote unquote explode, whatever you want that to mean, just meaning breakout by the year 2025, 2026. I've been saying these 2 years since 2019, and my reasoning was exactly why. Because the fundamentals will come out. Price suppression will not be able to survive when silver is needed at this high of a level, with the production slowing down and demand booming, and just silver's critical role as an element on the periodic table, the most highly conductive metal for thermal conductivity, electricity, and light sensitivity. Nothing can slow that down. There's nothing that can replace silver, only needed more of it. And as new applications come out, like these new Samsung batteries that have twice the charging speed and have 9 times the longevity or whatever, these things are being implemented on a mass scale. UK now, all their roofs are solar. Silver's being needed more and more. AI chips. We are at a point where silver's critical role is inevitably going to outstrip any type of price suppression, Western price suppression. And that's where we are. And that's why I've been saying by the year 2025, 2026, and it's looking like I'm right. Because if silver breaks past $44, folks, which it is, I mean, we're on the way to 50. And if we break 50, $100 is shortly after. Will it stay at 100? Probably not. It'll be extreme overbought territory. Your mom, your cousin, your friend, your neighbor, the squirrel down the road, everyone's going to be trying to get their hands on silver, and it's going to shoot up, then it's going to pull back, which it needs to if we want it to stay higher, and it's going to gradually go back upwards. That's what it's going to look like. And I can guarantee a lot of people will be buying once it shoots up at the peak, and then when it drops back down, does the correction, the pullback, they're going to sell, thinking they made a mistake. It's always what happens. Just like the Wall Street silver movement, February 21. They bought at 30 because it was everywhere. Everyone's getting into silver not knowing why. Then the pullback comes and they all sell it. So they buy high, sell low. No, you want to realize that that is a correction, but it's just dipping back down because it was overbought territory, and it will go back up. And that was at $30. Now we see silver at 41. Of course, most of those people sold shortly after because they didn't realize why they were getting into silver. Wow, that was a rant. But anyways, additionally, industrial demand for silver is rising, especially from the electric vehicles and renewable energy sectors. Supply remains limited since only about 30% of silver is directly mined. In the short term, in directly mined meaning, the rest of it is found by accident. It's a byproduct. They're looking for gold, lead, and zinc. If they find silver, they'll take it, but they're not looking for it. There's very few silver mines. Investors will watch Federal Reserve, which is expected to see interest rate cuts. It showed right there. And with that in mind, we will see cuts by 0.25% this month with the possibility of a more significant decrease. Shifting dynamics in the global silver market. As economic and monetary factors support further increases in silver prices, it's important to consider where the main centers of demand for silver are located. Silver is increasingly being seen as a hedging asset similar to gold, which could lead to more demand from institutional investors like mutual funds, pension funds, and central banks. If this trend continues, it could support a long-term rise in silver prices similar to that of gold. The US is currently the largest market for silver trading, with pension funds being significant sources of demand. Close behind is China, which is expected to become the largest market soon, as last year's record demand in ounces supports this expectation. Germany and Australia follow, with bullion coins and bars being the most popular investment choices in these countries. Now we have silver's march towards record levels. A clear rise above 40 per ounce for silver has sparked speculation about reaching historical highs around 50. Achieving this may be challenging this year, but it's not out of the question. Two important factors are the Federal Reserve's monetary policy and U.S. government tariffs. If the Fed eases policy and the government tightens tariffs, this could support reaching these price levels. Technically, the next target is the 2011 high of $44 per ounce. Now, if we already see silver at 38, 39, 40, 41, what wouldn't make it go to 44? I mean, we're already seeing very unnatural things. And I say unnatural because any other time we've seen silver go up to 30 or something, it's shot right back down, right? We'll get this hope and then it goes back down. This is more than just hope now. This is the daggers are in. We have our feet planted at these higher prices, which means it's easier for it to go higher and harder for it to go lower. Whereas before, it would be harder for it to go higher and easier for it to go lower. See, in the short term, a local price correction might occur, offering an opportunity to buy at a better price before potentially continuing the uptrend. The optimal support area for this scenario is around the recently broken peaks near $40 per ounce, which is also slightly reinforced by the uptrend line below it. So you can see right here. Now, if we do see a descent below the indicated line, then the next target for supply should be several times tested support 37. I don't think, if silver hits 37 again, that would be the bottom. And you better be buying silver like hotcakes. Because like I say all the time, you will be wishing you can build a time machine someday and go back to September 6th, 2025 and pay $41 for an ounce of silver. You will be wishing that. Just like I'm sure people wish they can go back to 2016 and buy Bitcoin when it was $800. Well, guess what? I was telling you to buy Bitcoin back then too. So just this is the reality, folks. Silver is a ticking time bomb. Gold already exploded. Like silver and gold are both volcanoes. Gold's volcano already erupted, all-time high just a couple days ago. Silver's volcano hasn't erupted yet. It's not even, we're still $9 away from its all-time high. But the longer that goes on, the more magma builds up. That's why we have a 40 plus year cup and handle. 1980, 50, 2011, 50, which means when it does break 50, it's going to be even more explosive. Plus silver is more volatile than gold as is, which means it hits higher highs and lower lows. It's like a more exaggerated version of gold. That's why they call it riskier. So when silver takes off, it's going to do something astronomical. And you do not want to be on the wrong side of the coin, pun intended, when that happens. Less than 1% of the population owns precious metals, more specifically silver. So most people will, there'll probably be 5, 10, 15% of people buying silver, but after it's already exploded, we're still the 0.999%, pun intended again. We're still the ones that people will be looking at us, with, I don't know if they'll be, jealous or whatever, or impressed, but we're the people that got in before the curve. So anyways, folks, I'm going to wrap this video up here. I still got some other stuff to make. So make sure you guys like the video. Go hype this video, please. Please go join the Secret Silver Society. Patreon.com/SilverSlayer. Monthly giveaways over there. If you want to purchase precious metals, info@milesfranklin.com. Let them know Slayer sent you. That helps me out. Andy Scheckman is the CEO. Great guy. Great company. Weekly deals. Just, do it, folks. Don't take advantage of this. And even if silver doesn't skyrocket, you're still preserving your wealth as the dollar's decreasing in purchasing power. So it's a hedge against inflation with opportunity on top of it. But that's just the perk if it does take off. So anyways, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I know I ranted a lot in this video, but I feel like my rants were probably more important and informational than the actual article itself. So let me know if you thought that as well. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. From now on, every single month on the 31st, you have a chance to win silver, a continuous silver giveaway. Well, if you become a member of the Secret Silver Society on my Patreon, you have that opportunity. So every single month, you have something exciting to look forward to, which would be winning silver. On top of that, you'll have access to a live chat room with other silver stackers where you can post pictures and chat, just hang out with everyone, and have early access to my videos along with supporting me. If this is something you'd like to do, then come join my Patreon. It's patreon.com/silverslayer. Upon joining, you'll be given a monthly raffle ticket and instant access to that chat room. Go introduce yourself. Everyone is super nice, and it's more personal and intimate than a YouTube comment section. Folks, I'm so excited to announce that I've partnered with American medical experts whose purpose is helping veterans get the medical benefits that they truly deserve. Over 17 million veterans aren't receiving their full benefits, and if this is you or someone you know, then act now. American medical experts are offering free consultations through our med team to see how we can help. The med team offers board-certified doctors who have experience working with the VA, comprehensive medical evidence for services like mental health as well. Some of these include your Nexus letter, your DBQs, your TDIUs, your AAs, and more. I want to personally thank American medical experts for helping veterans, but also giving me an opportunity to help veterans as well. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment to get a free consultation through our med team. Thank you so much for listening, and God bless.